Good morning, guys, and welcome to Thursday. It's always a good thing when we are able to see a brand new day and should give thanks to the giver of life for helping us to witness a brand new day. Okay? And I'm sure it's going to be a very exciting day, a day that should bring more winnings and more positivity amidst the chaos that's going on in the world today. And what a better way to start the day with previous days' winnings. This is literally the only YouTube channel, right? Literally, because I've done an extensive research that wins on a daily basis. We provide 2 tickets every day, and it's literally the only YouTube channel that wins at least 1 ticket out of 2 every day, or even 2 tickets. And this is the most chaotic and unstable time in football prediction due to these international games, cup matches, Champions League, disrupting normal league football games. But we still managed to grind out results on days that other channels, other pundits are losing. So what I would even advise many people, if you've been betting on these games, as I know a lot of you have, you can split and bet equally on our 2 selections. There are days that we win both tickets. So what that means is that you're always going to be on a winning run, and days that we don't win both tickets, the other tickets will return your capital. Because we hardly ever lose 2 tickets. Hardly. And that brings me to my second point, which is our private investor odds VIP, which is going to happen on Saturday. So Saturday we'll have our second private investors odds VIP, right? It's very affordable. It's only for people who are serious about changing their lives through sports betting before the year ends. Okay, we take our time to analyze matches, and we give you guys the best odds to maximize your chances of winning. So if you are serious, my Telegram name is in the chat, so just copy it, use the link there, and then chat me. Payment will begin tomorrow. Okay, payment will begin tomorrow. But if you need more information today, you can start talking to me about it. Okay, it's only for people who want to change their lives before the end of the year. If you're not interested in changing your financial situation before the end of the year, please don't message. Okay. So to get started without waste of time, let's get into the games we have for today. So the very first match we have for you is from the Spain La Liga, round 13, and it's Atletico Bilbao versus Celta Vigo. Then what's our prediction? And to understand our prediction for this game, let's look at Atletico Bilbao's home form. 5 matches, 3 wins and 2 draws. This is impressive, guys. Now let's look at Celta Vigo away from home. 5 matches, 3 losses and 2 wins. For some reason, Celta Vigo hasn't been great this season. I don't know why, but they used to be a very formidable team last season, but this season they are just all over the place. Now let's check their head-to-head. When you look at their head-to-head, the last couple of times they met, you can see that this is a fixture that Atletico Bilbao has dominated, right? They've only lost, I think, twice out of 5 times. But their recent Atletico Bilbao, especially the Atletico Bilbao of the last 2 seasons, has been extremely fantastic. They have very good players. I think they have 2 very good attacking players who are formerly Ghanaians, who are doing very, very well for the team. It's also important we check their standings. When we check their standings, we'll better understand what this game would mean for the teams involved. So when you look at their standings, Atletico Bilbao position 5. They feel and believe that they can qualify for Europa by finishing top in their league. So they're not going to joke with this match. They want to pick a positive result, And then Celta Vigo, not so well, position 18. They have nothing to fight for. So the point I'm making here is it's going to be a very competitive game for Atletico Bilbao, and it's a game that Atletico Bilbao should come out on top. And it's for this reason that we are betting and predicting that Atletico Bilbao will win or draw at odds of 1.40. The next game we have for you guys is from the German Bundesliga 2, right? German Bundesliga 2, as you guys can see. And it's St. Pauli versus Hanover. Now let's check St. Pauli's home form. It's very important. Now, when you look at St. Pauli's home form, you see that they've won their last 5 matches at home. This is impressive. They haven't lost any of their last 5 games. They've been really good. Hanover, on the other hand, last 5 matches, 2 losses, 2 wins, and 1 draw. Not so good. And when you check their head-to-head, this is a fixture that you can clearly see St. Pauli has dominated in recent times. They've had quite a good bit of success in recent times against Hanover, especially since Hanover relegated to the 2nd division. Right? Hanover shouldn't have been in the 2nd division, but they've been here for quite too long. So it's going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. And when we look at St. Pauli, you realize that in St. Pauli's last 5 matches, there has been an average of 2.5 goals scored. So an average of 2.5 goals have been scored by St. Pauli. So it's going to be a very interesting game. Very, very interesting game. And over last 5 matches, there has been an average of 2.5 goals scored as well. So what are we predicting? Our prediction is simple and it's data driven. What we're predicting here is that St. Pauli and Hanover will produce at least over 1.5 goals at the end of 90 minutes. St. Pauli and Hanover 96 to produce over 1.5 goals at the end of 90 minutes. It's also important we look at their standings to see what this game would mean for the teams involved. When we look at their standings, St. Pauli position 1, right? 26 points. Hanover 21 points. So it's going to be a very competitive game. They'll definitely want to score a couple of goals to cancel out each other. St. Pauli wouldn't want to lose this game. Hanover, being so close to the top 2 positions, would not want to lose this game. So it's for this reason that we are saying St. Pauli Hanover to produce over 1.5 goals at 1.80. The third game we have for you guys, it's Red Star, right? It's Red Star. Now let's check for their details. Red Star from the France National. Red Star has been very consistent for us, right? It's literally one team that I have to give them a props for. Right? I remember in our last, was it last week? I think last week also. They went away to a very strong team. And our prediction was that Red Star was not going to lose that game. That it was going to be a win or draw for Red Star. So they conceded very early in the game. Struggled, but then at the end of the game, they drew the game 1-1. I think we won that bet. We won the entire collection thanks to Red Star. So they've been pretty consistent for us, So you guys can give them a follow on their Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram pages. They've been very good. So now let's look at Red Star's form at home. Very impressive. This is exactly what I'm saying, guys. 5 wins out of 5 games. So they've played 5 times at home and they've won 5 games in total. This is the type of consistency we need. It helps make our job easier and better. Now let's look at Marigan. Away from home, 5 games, 2 draws, 1 win, and 2 losses. Not so good. Against a superior team like Red Star, they will really struggle for impact. They're really going to struggle to make an impact. Now let's check their standings. Their standings will help us understand what this game would mean for the teams involved. So when you look at their standings, you see that Red Star is position 1, 29 points. They believe they can win this title, right, and move into the next division. And I'm really rooting for them. The other team is position 14. They don't really have much to fight for. They can afford to lose or draw this game. So it's for this reason, guys, that we are saying that Red Star FC against Marignan Gignac FC will win or draw this game at odds of 1.38. The final game we have for you guys is also from the France National, right? Let's check them out. France National. They have a very funny name. I hope I'm able to pronounce. I don't want you guys to laugh at me, especially the French-speaking people who are watching. Okay, I don't like embarrassment. I'm really Matic. I know I have pronounced it wrong, so I take the shame. So let's look at their last 5 games at home. So last 5 games at home, 2 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. But the point I want to make is this is a very strong team. This is a team that played home to Red Star a couple of days ago, right? And it was an intense game. They gave Red Star A very difficult game. And look at the teams they've lost to. Sochor, Red Star, these are very strong teams. Very, very, so it's understandable that they lost these matches. They're playing Nancy away from home. Nancy away from home has been in all sorts of forms. 3 losses, 1 draw, 1 win. It's not going to be an easy game for Nancy. It's a game that we expect them to lose. So, and their head-to-head clearly shows that this is a fixture that Martins has completely dominated. Right? They have never lost to the away team. Isn't that interesting? Since 1993, they haven't lost to the away team. So it's going to be a very fantastic game. It's a game that FC Martigues should come out on top. And it's for this reason that we are predicting that FC Martigues will win or draw at odds of 1.22. So that's our prediction. It's also important we check their standings. We check their standings to know what this game would mean for the teams involved. Martigues position 6. They want to win this game. They want to climb up. They want to qualify from qualify from this division and make it to the higher division. Nancy position 17 in all sorts of forms, horrible, terrible form. So these are the games we have for you, and it's for this reason that we believe Martigues should win or draw. And I don't know if I said it before, but the odd is 1.22. These are the matches, and this is your booking code. You guys are always like, we need the booking code. Drop the booking. Here you go. This is the booking code. So as I said, we have our private investor odds tomorrow, and on Saturday, but payments will begin tomorrow. You'll find my Telegram name in the chat section, so ask me more details and everything. And as I said, it's only for people who want to change their lives through sports betting, and people who want to change their financial situation before the end of the year. If you're not interested, it's totally okay. So these are the matches we have for you guys, and once again, thank you very much for indulging me, and see ya later.